Hello, it's Alan from PDX Flips. How's everyone doing today? Well, I just got back from an estate sale pickup. It's actually a story that is kind of cool to share. I went ahead last week. There was a train set, a very vintage train set that was out, and they wanted more than I wanted to pay, but they had a bid box. And so the way a bid box works at an estate sale is you can bid your highest bid, and if they don't sell it for their asking price, they'll get back to you and sell it to you. And I've made some really good purchases in the past before, and this time I picked up this train set. So I just got back. I spent about 10-15 minutes talking with the family because it was pretty important for them to talk about. It was an important part of their family history, and it was a good story to hear. And you may ask, why are they selling it? Especially this train set, which I picked up for $100, if it's so important. And that's really comes down to sometimes we can get overburdened by things, and it's best to let go. And so they were wanting to do this, and they knew I was a reseller. And that's kind of how I see my job, is to get things from people who it no longer fits their needs or their lifestyle. They have no space for it, and get it to people who actually want the item. And so this one's a really cool one. Let me go ahead and share that with you. Well, this is it here. It's one box, marked train set. I think there's a bunch of Lionel stuff. It's got some pretty cool brochures and magazines. The story with this is the person who owned this got a lot of joy from owning this. Their situation changed, and in 1962 it was boxed up, and it stayed boxed up for the next 63 years. And it's interesting because even this newspaper here is the original newspaper that was boxed up with. Let me see if I can find a date. So, in lieu of a date, here's some of the train cars. But this newspaper is from the 1960s. And there were a bunch of, actually has the pieces of wood with the car. So it's got lots of extra train pieces. It's got locomotives. The box is fairly deep. It's actually got some, as you can see, some items in their original boxes. So for $100, I believe I'm going to do very well with this. I've done pretty well with vintage train stuff before, but it's a little bit more special now because I've got the story behind it, and it's my job to get these items to people to build their train sets and to get many, many more years of enjoyment. Here's a look at one of the pieces from the box, and I did take a look at the newspaper. It's from March 22nd, 1963. Well, that's it for me today. Hope everyone has a great day. It's really getting into garage sale season here, so hopefully this weekend I'll pick up a bunch of stuff and create a new video. Take care, everybody.